Hi, I'm Heather.
And I'm Marcy.
And this is our podcast for the Royal Rumble from January of 1998.
Yes, it was the 17th.
Thank you. I don't have the date written down. I was just concerned with the fact that it was Royal Rumble. First we had a Goldust and Vader match. Goldust came out with Luna. Or the artist formerly known as Goldust, rather.
Yeah, we're gonna continue to call him Goldust because it's just habit.
Yeah. And this is the match that they've been building up to since the Survivor Series, correct?
I think so. Yeah, that would have been right.
So, with this match, Luna attempted to interfere, and she was on Vader's back, and he is still able to do a Vader bomb with her on him. And Vader won the match, which that was actually really kind of cool to watch.
Then Stone Cold arrived.
And there was a backstage segment with him and Michael Cole. And Michael Cole is asking him questions, and he just kind of walked away. And then the Godwins came up to Michael Cole, and they were looking for Stone Cold.
Nobody respected Michael Cole back then. I can't tell. Later on,
they still didn't respect Michael Cole. Nobody still respects Michael Cole, let's be honest.
But whenever he's interviewing people just, kind of push him out of the way. It's
I think it was the last one that Sean was flipping his hair into Michael Cole's face.
And Chyna and Triple H were giving him wedgies.
Then our next match, Sunny came out to guest referee for, and it was Battalion, Tarantula, and El Torito versus Max Mini, Nova, and Mosaic. And Max Mini, Nova, and Mosaic's team won. And yeah, I don't know. That's really all I have on that match.
Wasn't Funny dancing with one of them at the end or something?
I think so.
There's something going on.
Then we had The Rock versus Ken Shamrock. And during that match, The Rock used some brass knuckles, but the ref didn't see him, and then he shoved them down Ken Shamrock's trunks. And Ken Shamrock got the pin or whatever, and they said that Ken Shamrock was the winner. And then The Rock was like, no, he used the knuckles on him. And whenever the ref checked, Shamrock had them on him because The Rock put them on him. And The Rock ended up keeping his belt because the referee reversed his decision.
And then Ken Shamrock beat up the referee.
Yeah. He suplexed the referee and put him in an ankle lock. And the whole time, Jerry and Jim Ross were talking about how he was probably going to get fined and all of this stuff.
Then we had the Lost Boricua backstage looking for Stone Cold, and they beat up one of the twins from DOA. It was either Skull or 8-Ball.
Yep. Then we had the tag team match, and it was obviously Road Dogg and Billy Gunn were defending their title against the LOD.
The Road Warriors won because of disqualification, so they didn't get the title. The New Age Outlaws handcuffed Hawk and to the ring, and they beat Animal. Hawk ended up breaking free from the handcuffs and stopped them from attacking Animal. And I think this was their first appearance since
they got beat up by
DX and the New Age Outlaws.
Yep. So there was no title switch there. And then that leads us to the actual Royal Rumble from 1998. And let's see.
Should we go through and list how they came out?
We could list how they came out and list how they went in. Who
eliminated.
Yeah. And then I have some other random notes on the back here that go with different stuff. So I'll flip over and get them as we get to them. I think you have some too. So if you remember where they go. Some of them I'm not gonna remember. Some of them I do remember.
We can always go through and read them and then say what we thought were important parts of it, so that we're
True,
not
and then we can go back through and read who got eliminated. Do you want to go back and forth?
Sure.
Alright. First out, we had Cactus Jack.
Second was Chainsaw Charlie.
Third was Tom Brandy.
Fourth was The Rock.
Fifth was Mosh.
6 was Phineas.
7 was 8 Ball.
8 was Blackjack Bradshaw.
9 was Owen Hart, and I'm actually going to go ahead and mention Owen Hart got attacked by Jeff Jarrett and Jim Cornette as he was coming out. So he actually at this point had not entered the Royal Rumble.
10 was Steve Blackman.
11 was D'Lo Brown.
12 was Kurgan.
13 was Mark Marrow with Sable.
14 was Ken Shamrock.
15 was Thrasher.
16 was Mankind.
17 was Goldust with Luna.
18 was Jeff Jarrett with Jim Cornette.
19 was Honky Tonk Man.
At some point at this time, Owen Hart came in to fight.
Yeah.
20 was Ahmed Johnson.
21 Mark Henry.
22 Skull.
He doesn't come out though. Skull never.
Yeah.
He was unable to
compete because he was injured.
And I'm gonna guess that in that segment, whenever they beat somebody up, the one that they beat up had to have been Skull.
Probably that would make
because
sense.
8 Ball's in. So, 23 was Kama.
24 was Stone Cold.
And actually, I'm going to go ahead and mention the Stone Cold fact now because I think that's important too. And when Stone Cold's music hit, everybody stopped. And he came in from behind them all. So it was kind of important. I have those backwards. 25 was Henry Godwin.
26 was Savio Vega, and when he came out, the other Los Boricas came out with him, even though they were not in the Royal Rumble.
27 was Farouk.
28 was Dude Love.
29 was Chains.
And 30 was Vader.
And some of the important things that we had written down.
When Honky Tonk Man came out, Triple H and Chyna came out too, even though Triple H was not in either.
Whenever The Rock came out, both Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie were beating on him. They had a trash can over his head, and they were both punching the trash can, and he fell through the ropes. He fell through the ropes.
I know these ropes you talk
about. I don't know. He went through the ropes, not over the ropes, so he was not eliminated, and it took a little while for him to come back. Not a very long time, but a few minutes.
And Chainsaw Charlie and Cactus Jack were beating the crap out of each other.
Yeah,
they were throwing each other.
It was like a straight up ECW match in the middle of the Royal Rumble, which is insane.
But when somebody come out, they beat up the person that came out. But then once it was them again, they were attacking each other.
The Rock kept going after D'Lo whenever D'Lo first got in, which I think is kind of important because they're all part of the Nation.
Yeah, the loyalty with the Nation during that match. I know it's every man for themselves, but they were targeting each other.
Yeah, there was no loyalty. You can tell that there's just gonna have to be some kind of something going on with the Nation soon. There has to be. Just based solely on the Royal Rumble, there was too much animosity between them.
Who do you have next?
The other one came out and he went out straight after Jeff Jarrett.
And when Triple H and Chyna came out, Chyna tried to hit Owen with one of Triple H's crutches. He blocked it, but Triple H hit Owen with his other one.
Yeah.
And he's actually who eliminated Owen, even though he was in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, that's what I've written down. Triple H eliminated Owen, not even in the match.
Then Owen chased after them. And you can do it.
I literally have Owen chase up the ramp and then fell. Because when he went through, I can't think of what they call that.
Oh. I don't know.
Something about a gorilla, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know if that's like backstage or not.
I don't know. Anyway, yeah, when he went through
the entranceway.
Yeah. You see him fall down, which was
and I wouldn't even notice had Jerry not said, "Ha! Owen Hart fell down."
Yeah. Then again, like I said, when Stone Cold's music hit, everyone just stopped and they were waiting for him to come down. Like every single person in that match that was still in the ring stopped moving. They were all just staring at the ramp waiting for him to come down. Like nobody was fighting with each other. And then he came in from the back and he just started eliminating people left and right when he got in there.
I know he took out Mark Mero right away.
Yeah.
Do you want to go through and...
Yeah, because I think that's like pretty much the last thing that I got, because at that point then it got a little crazy and it was hard to tell who was eliminating who. Or what was even going on, because there was so much going on. I mean, like, I was genuinely, I keep saying, like, in all the first two podcasts, I kept being like, we're almost to the Royal Rumble, and it was so worth it. Like, I got so into it, like, I put everything I was doing down. I'm just, like, sitting there staring at the TV. It was kind of funny. Okay, so, same way, we'll go back and forth?
Yeah, you want to do it first or me?
You can go first this time.
Tom Brady was the first one eliminated by Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie.
The second eliminated was Cactus Jack by Chainsaw Charlie.
The third was Mosh by Kurgan.
Mm-hmm. The fourth was Steve Blackman by Kurgan.
The fifth was Kurgan by a group of wrestlers.
Mm-hmm. Huh? Oh, there he is. I was like, who is it? Six was Chainsaw Charlie by Mankind.
Seventh was Mankind by Goldust.
8 was Jeff Jarrett by Owen.
9 was Ken Shamrock by The Rock.
10 was Owen by Triple H.
11, is this right? Was 11 Ahmed Johnson?
Yeah.
It was Ahmed Johnson by, and I just butchered his name. Ahmed Johnson by The Nation.
12 was Phineas by Mark Henry. Mark.
13 was Mark Mero by Stone Cold.
14 was 8 Ball by Stone Cold. Blackjack. Blackjack.
15 was Blackjack Bradshaw by Dude Love.
16 was D'Lo Brown by Farouk. Honky Tonk.
Okay. 17 was Honky Tonk Man by Vader.
18 was Thrasher by Stone Cold.
19 was 19 Common.
Yes.
19 was Kama by Stone Cold.
20 was Savio Vega by Stone Cold.
21 was Vader by Goldust.
Huh? Oh, there he is. Henry Godwin was number 22 by Dude Love.
Who the heck was 23?
Goldust.
Okay. Sorry, I have 24 written next to Goldust for some reason, even though he's 23.
I had originally had 23 written, or 22 written down, so.
23 was Goldust by Chains.
24 was Chains by Stone Cold.
25 was Mark Henry by Farouk.
26 was Dude Love by Farouk.
27 was Farouk by The Rock.
And 28 was The Rock, and our winner of the Royal Rumble that year was Stone Cold. So we'll be getting ready to set up for him versus the winner of the Shawn Michaels and Undertaker match at WrestleMania. Sorry, we have more to talk about. I don't want to spoil it.
Which now we're moving on to that match.
Yeah, that was the last match.
Shawn Michaels came out with Triple H in China.
My most interesting thing I wrote was that the Undertaker tombstoned Shawn into the casket, because I thought that was pretty freaking badass.
The Los Boricuas and the New Age Outlaws came out and started beating up on the Undertaker, and Kane came out. It looked like he was going to help the Undertaker, which he got rid of those people, but then he beat up the Undertaker.
Yeah. It's probably, though I don't think there was any way you could be eliminated during this match. I think it was a no elimination match also. The referee was taken out by China before Triple H and Road Dogg and Billy Gunn and all of them came out to beat up the Undertaker.
And Triple H is in a lot of help during these matches right now because he's still injured.
Yeah. And Kane chokeslammed the Undertaker into the casket. Shawn closed the casket, which at that point, Shawn Michaels was the winner of the match. They never hit Shawn Michaels' music. There is no DX celebration in the ring, though, because during this time, Paul Bearer has also come out. Kane has locks on him and locks the Undertaker in the casket. They roll the casket back up the ramp, and
Kane beats it with an axe.
Yep.
Until it opens, and then he pours gasoline in it and lights it on fire.
And we end the pay-per-view with the casket with the Undertaker in it, engulfed in flames.
And when Undertaker did the tombstone, this is from earlier, but I meant to mention it, Shawn was in the casket.
Yeah.
Undertaker had the match won, and that's why they all started beating up on the Undertaker. Triple H and China pulled Shawn out of the casket before the referee could see that he had lost the match.
Yeah. So.
But Shawn Michaels is still the champion. That sets up for WrestleMania, which will be Shawn Michaels versus Stone Cold.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that, too.
Mike Tyson was also at this, and so was Shane McMahon. They were watching, and they had him comment a few times.
Yeah. I still don't care about him. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I just don't have, I have no good feeling. I don't have good feeling.
You can't like everybody. I said you don't like everybody.
No, I don't like everybody, but no, I can't like everybody either. I just don't have
It's one of those things,
I don't
there's a billion wrestlers and you like about 6 of them.
I like more than 6.
I know.
We have more than 6 action figures, man.
We have like 12.
No, you don't. There's 12 right behind you. Okay, there isn't, but there's close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why am I counting these?
Yeah, I'm sure the people listening to this are so interested in how many action figures we have.
We have a Tommy Dreamer. It's not really an action figure. It's like a bobblehead, but we have a Tommy Dreamer.
It's a man in a box.
Because that's what Tommy Dreamer is. Okay, that's all for now. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, follow us on Tumblr, follow our Snapchat, like, comment, subscribe to this video, and like us on Facebook. I'll put links in the description box. Thanks.